Morning everybody, welcome back. Saturday morning, super early. Got in here about 5 o'clock this morning. Wanted to get a jump on the day. We're gonna be back on the aluminum bike today. The plan is to get the last few major frame pieces made up. So we have our top rear loop in what would be the swing arm area. I don't know what you would really call that, but the back legs that are on top of our box section and our seat rails. So that's the last two major pieces we need to get fabbed up. Then we'll have some gussets and some additional motor mounts and all that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to get all that stuff pre-made and fitted, lightly tacked in or just slid in place like we've been doing, so we can make sure everything's cool and how we want it, and then we'll go ahead and tack it all together and then weld it so we can pull the frame out of the jig. But I don't want to do that piece by piece. I want to get everything kind of made so we can really make sure we have it dialed in where we want. So plan is to just go ahead and get a hoop bent. We'll get that bent up and then probably just fit that, tack it with two little tiny tacks, and then figure out our seat rails. So that's what's on the agenda for today, and I think that's going to be about it really. Once we have that done, we'll be a little bit to a stopping point. I have a couple parts that are out for CNC machining, which I'll show you when we head out in the shop. We got some 3D printed models so we could check out how they looked and make sure it was what we wanted. And so those are in production now. We have a few more pieces that we need to design that will get also CNC cut. Those will be the pieces that we're able to measure after we get today's work done. That is it. We're going to get rolling and make some parts. Alright guys, so real quick, just wanted to show you. You can see here we have a 3D printed motor mount. This is one of the pieces out for CNC machining, which is going to fit right here. Actually, this lip is going to be taller top and bottom, and it'll drill and tap and bolt into the frame tube here, and then obviously bolt to the rear motor mount. The other piece that we currently have out is going to be our neck gusset. So again, just a nice billet machined piece, kind of a cool look, and will add a ton of strength to the frame. So that's what we've got working as far as those two parts that we're currently waiting on, and we got another few parts to design once we get the rest of this stuff mocked up. The first thing we need to do is measure up our rear frame here so we can figure out what kind of dimensions we need on our tubing bends. So we're gonna make basically a U that comes up from off of here and across. This obviously we need to get cut off. So I'll grab the porta bend here in a minute. We'll go ahead and saw that off and get it out of our way. These are 12 7/8 wide. And let me grab that porta bend and go ahead and get this out of our way so we can figure out about how long we want to make the loop. Alright, so now that's out of our way. We obviously, this is going to come up and across here, so we need to make it clear our rear tire. So our rear tire, we've got about 13 inches from the center of the axle to plenty of clearance on the tire. So if we match it up here with our front axle slot, we know we'll be good, plus plenty of room going back. So first things first, we'll get this loop bent up and then we'll figure out the angle, because I'm looking at all this and we may end up shortening this and changing the angle on this backbone slightly to bring this down a little bit more so that we have a better flow. This is maybe sitting a little bit too high. We did sit this how it is because we wanted the tank to sit flat, but we might have to fudge that around. We'll just see as we get these other pieces made up how we end up liking it. So I'm gonna grab a piece of tubing and start with the bender. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get our first piece bent up to 90. The way I like to do these is I do them in two pieces. You could bend this hoop in one piece, but we're kind of cramped around the bender. It makes for a long piece, and with the bender we have, to get it perfectly flat is very tricky. You always end up with a slight tweak, and so I rather just do them this way, two pieces, then we'll take it over the welding table, put it down flat on the table, weld the two pieces together, clean off the weld. Looks just like one piece, and you know it's dead flat. Alright, so we got our first bend. I'm going to go ahead and do our second one. Just reusing the pieces that we screwed up from our lower legs when we did those bends. So ultimately we're not really wasting too much material, which is nice. Alright, there's our second bend. These match up nicely. Now what we'll do is get them trimmed off and get our width figured out. We'll make a little slug to go inside of here, and we'll head over to the welding table, get them all cleaned up, tacked up, and ready to fit to the frame. Alright, so we got our pieces all cut to size. Gonna just come back here, check our fit. Looks perfect. So I got to find a little piece of tubing to use to slug inside of here, and then we'll hop over to the welding table and tack these up. Alright, so we're over here at the welding table. We got our slug fit in the one side. I'm going to go ahead and plug this other side in. Lay this down on the table, get it nice and flat. I'm gonna grab a little piece of sandpaper. Give this a quick cleaning. Go ahead and get this thing tacked up. Alright, so we got our little frame U piece made up, and I'm kind of looking at this Gonna place it about here, and I'm trying to decide. I think we do need to bring this backbone down. I gotta move the camera, get a little wider shot so you guys can maybe see what I'm seeing. I'm waiting on Tom to get here because I can't hold it and look at it, obviously. But if we get this positioned like right here, which is basically I think where we want it, this line breaks and it's kind of a weird deal. So if we drop this backbone down, it'll make this line basically come straight back here. So that's, I think, what we're gonna do, but we'll see when he gets here and I can get him to hold it for me and step back and really take a look at it. So he should be here any minute, and we'll come back and continue looking at this. All right, everybody, gonna interrupt the video here and try and get some quick information out there. The giveaway is back. We have tried twice now. This is our third and going to be our final attempt to get people excited about literally signing up to win a motorcycle for free. You don't have to spend any money. You just have to send an email and subscribe to our channel. I don't mean to talk to you like you're stupid, but this is so simple. I cannot understand how this is so difficult to do. The point of this is obviously for us to build our channel. Us building our channel helps us be successful. Therefore, the payoff of us giving away a motorcycle that we spent a bunch of time and money on is worthwhile. So, send your email, GattisGarageGiveaway.com. Be sure you're subscribed to the channel. And you don't have to, but if you want to actually win it, share this information with all your friends. We have 4,700 plus subscribers right now. If everybody gets one person to subscribe to the channel, we'll hit the number in like a day or 2 days, and the bike will go to its new home, which would be super cool for us. This is a simple thing, and I am just completely dumbfounded at the fact that we can't get people to do this. So, help me help you. I think that was Jerry Maguire. But anyway, we want to give the bike away. It'll be an awesome thing. It's a good feeling doing something nice for somebody. But yeah, we do have to get something out of it. We can't just build motorcycles for free and give them away. We'd be out of business quick if we weren't getting some return on our investment. So for us, the return on our investment is building the channel into a success. So please do this. And we're going to get back to our regular video. See, I think we want this like here, and isn't that misaligned?
It is, yeah.
But so, if this just does that, does that get it aligned?
I mean, pretty close if that's where you want it to be.
Yeah.
I'd say, I mean, it's close. You want it straight, though.
Well,
let's put, I think we put a little bend in it. I think we make a new plate and put a little bend in it.
I don't even think I need to make a new one.
Why?
Well, I can just take this one off and put a little bend in it.
Yeah, but is it going to be in the right place? Where are you going to put a bend into that?
Like maybe right here?
Oh, I was thinking, oh, okay.
Or what are you thinking?
And what's going to connect that and that? The straight bar?
The straight bars.
Okay.
I don't know, hold it up, let me see.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's, because I may be making it much more difficult than it needs to be.
No, but you want it to be ergonomic when it's done, regardless.
Right, but you know.
I mean, that's what it. Where is this going to be?
A little bit further back, a little bit more. Yeah, see, that's way less. Matt, go stand behind there and push that front, that backbone into that seat post, if you would.
Yeah, you might just do it at the end, Goofy. You don't have to sit on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's so minor, I don't know if it's even worth
really
messing with it.
Do we need all this room up here?
No.
We can't shorten that. We can't shorten this.
Oh.
Can we shorten the bottom and make it straight? How much space you got on the bottom? Got a 1/4 inch or 3/8?
Easy. Maybe that's the move.
Want to take a 1/4 inch out of it? Or do you think it'd look better with a little kick down? Raise this up and put a little kick down in here like my frame. It's up to you.
Yeah. Well, either way, I think we need to get this a little lower.
Oh, wait. Just take this down.
No, I just take it off of here.
Oh, okay. That goes in deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's try.
And you know what I was thinking about during the week and during
that?
my travels, because I always have dumb thoughts? Making this out of that rectangle bar like the front end. Not rectangle, but...
Oh, oval?
Oval, yeah.
Yeah.
How cool would that look?
It would be a nightmare to put the axle adjuster blocks inside of it.
It would?
Yeah.
How much of a nightmare, John?
Because you have to make oval blocks.
You gotta make oval blocks inside of it.
Yeah, and then it wouldn't match this. I probably should have done this, and if...
Yeah, but it doesn't have to.
Well...
It doesn't... Backbone is always a showpiece.
Yeah.
It doesn't technically have to match this.
No. They also don't make it this big. It would be smaller, and that would screw everything up. They make it...
Don't try to come up with excuses. I'll look at this shit.
I'd have to machine it out of a billet. That would be... Which you could do, actually, and not have axle adjuster blocks. You could build that into the whole thing. But it would have to be a billet chunk.
I got you. That big. What? What are you thinking? What? Just had an epiphany?
The billet thing?
Yeah.
Just all one massive piece.
Oh, man. Right? Yeah, you already got them being made, right?
No.
Oh, you don't?
Just these. But do you know how much that would cost?
Ooh.
It'd probably be like... They'd probably be like $1,000 a piece.
That'd be a huge, massive chunk.
Massive.
They would have 20 pounds of leftover after they cut it.
Yeah. It's just not... I don't think it's worth that.
Yeah, no.
You know? It is a good idea, though.
But I like the oval tubing idea.
Yeah.
I think that would flow super nice.
But the oval tubing doesn't come 1.25 inches wide. It only gets 1x2. There's probably some here somewhere.
Yeah.
But the problem is all the frame tubing is 1.25 inches, so it wouldn't really...
Is it the same as... This is... Don't tell me. This ain't it, right?
No.
No, it's too small. Is it like the front end stock?
Yeah, right there. Right, third shelf from the top.
This one?
No, up one and over all the way over to the right.
Oh, okay, this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but dude.
It's not wide enough, though.
Why is it not wide enough?
It's only 1 inch wide, isn't it?
Well, what is this?
1.25 inches.
This is wider than this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Maybe I'm wrong. We'd have to cut those out and remake them.
I understand that. I mean, ultimately, it's yours.
I don't think I have enough of that.
There's no more left on the planet.
I bought that off eBay. This was the original fork legs. See, I machined it.
Yeah, I saw
But
that.
what happened is when I welded it, it bowed the tube a little bit.
Did it really?
Yeah, and the holes wouldn't line up, so we ended up machining them solid.
This one would work already. 15 3/4.
Yeah, so because we were gonna cut this way back for that other piece, I think we can get the 2 pieces out of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because look, that's like 8. You remember we were gonna cut this off to do our cast piece.
Yeah. Oh, now. But with the cast piece, will have to be rounded now.
Yeah.
That won't matter. Right?
Just draw it up that way.
Wow, I'm glad you didn't send those.
Well, I couldn't do it until I have this. I gotta have all this.
Oh, for the angles and stuff?
Yeah. I didn't even draw.
That's gotta be spot on.
Well, I'm gonna 3D print it.
Oh, that's right.
And we'll put it in there just like we did this.
Perfect. I think that's the shit.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna change these axle plates to this radius tube that matches our front end. So I'm gonna jump over on the mill, bang these out real quick. I won't bore you guys with that since you already saw us make these. And then we'll come back and try and get them swapped out.
Dude, we're gonna be jam up.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
It's gonna raise it back up a touch.
Yeah, which is basically the same as lower and the same difference.
Yeah.
But all right, so we got our axle plate swapped out to our oval tube. I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to re-angle that a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, we can do that with the
flap wheel.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we should do that now before we do the top tube, or should we get the top tube set?
I would think we need to get that set.
Yeah.
And then if we need to make an adjuster on the top tube, we can.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to adjust that.
Oh yeah, that's good over there.
Can you get that unhooked?
Yes.
Thanks. And I just need to get that fan off me for a minute. Yeah.
John, pan head. You got a pan head for sale? No?
Might be able to find one.
I'm sure his buddy's looking for one. He really just wants the motor, but...
I mean, I might be able to find one. I'm good.
Turning it in, bro.
Now I guess we need the top tube.
You want to blast the weld on the inside? That's pretty gnarly.
Nope. It's good. Yep.
Well, that's it. Killed it. We'll bust them out or doesn't matter?
That's fine for now. We need the horseshoe.
They got to be in front of the axle, right?
Yeah,
Or you want
I mean, they don't
right up
gotta
to
be,
it?
but yeah.
Ooh, this is not touching anymore. Oh wait, it might be all right though. Oh yeah, it's got to open up just a touch. Let me just see that. Oh, are you gonna weld more?
No, I'm just this. We gotta figure out the angle. That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And Matt just took my Sharpie.
Did he?
Yeah.
Matt!
I need that Sharpie.
Sharpie, damn it! Amazon doesn't sell Sharpies no more?
Yeah. I bought like 100 Sharpies. They're all over the place.
When though? A year ago?
Maybe, yeah.
Half of them are in the laundry at your house, in the dryer vent.
Nah, they're on my table though.
Oh,
A bunch of them.
Pronto!
Damn, why you gotta yell like that?
You don't put one more screw in. Give me that damn Sharpie. What? Is it going to be level or is it going to have a little jog in it?
It might be very slight, but I'm okay.
And these are going to come off of...
They're going to sit on top of this.
Yeah, I know that. And what's gonna be the junction?
Straight from here to there.
Okay.
What about when we want to?
I shined them up. I worked my ass off on this.
On what?
Shining these up.
Does that look level that way, the bar?
No, go down a little. There you go.
I didn't move it.
You didn't?
No.
Did you move it, Tom?
No.
Put it on level with the motor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Back there.
Watch, that shit's pretty hot.
I know it is. And
Actually, we might need to go take it to the sink. Alright, so we'll just get this side on
okay.
and then worry about that side.
Okay, but we have to make sure that it's centered.
Yeah.
You have to make sure it's centered before you start buzzing with your buzz saw.
Well, I'm just gonna tack in the back right here.
Okay.
So
Enough so where we can pull this one out to get it adjusted?
well,
Or should we pull it out a little bit right now?
does it need to come out a little bit?
Tell me where yours is set.
Right about there.
Yeah, this needs to come out a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh,
Too much?
yeah.
Too little.
Too little.
Well,
Oh, no. Yeah, too little. It's got to come out this way. It's back to where...
so
back to
too
where-
much again.
Yeah, it's back to where it was. Hey, it takes a minute.
Yeah.
You're not working too hard. That's good. That's
Okay.
good, right? Yours good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look pretty level, one.
Yeah.
Tilt your head. Make your head level first.
It is level.
Good?
Yeah.
I know it's flat on top.
Got level now.
We're not done. We'll get it level.
Okay.
What about this here? Is this good?
That side can move to match this side.
Okay, but you got to get that right.
Yeah, so what is that?
I don't know. You'll have to look. You'll have to do that. We got to get that perfect. Does this side got to come up a touch?
4 inches.
Yeah.
Well, only because you don't leave your house. You think Lincoln said, hey, it's the only reason.
I leave my house on occasion. I come here, then I go to work.
Yeah, that's got to go.
That way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right about there. Yep.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we can really do the seat rails without getting this all tacked in first. And I'm thinking the answer is no.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't want to tack none of this in until this is here.
Okay,
And so,
that makes sense.
yeah, and I don't want to do the seat rails up to here with this loose.
No,
Too much.
100%.
Yeah. But,
Oh, now this here, you're gonna weld from underneath, right? So this can stay
Yeah.
nice and clean.
yeah.
Okay. In this, what are you gonna do? Fill this and then clean it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll weld it and put it in the lathe.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Just return it.
Just booger the shit out of it.
Well, if
Just yeah.
It's 2 pieces of machine 6061. It'll probably weld beautiful.
Oh yeah, probably will. Yeah.
But yeah. So at least I can figure this out now, though, too.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, start drawing that. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. We didn't get our seat rails in, but we're waiting on a few parts to arrive, our machined parts, so we can have everything kind of in position before we start getting that stuff tacked up. But we got our rear hoop made, we got our axle plate switched out to our oval tube, and lots of good progress. So let's see here, we got the tally for this week.
It looks like it's still pitching.
Let's see here.
No, it's not even breathing. He's sleeping.
What the? Oh, it prints on the back. That's why there's. Okay. Alright. This is screwed up shit here. Okay, so for this week, I had 2 hours in the CAD work and the 3D printing of the mock-up parts. The top rear motor mount from Xometry, which is one of those online machine shops, was $425. The neck gusset was $275. Those are in production and on the way. We had 3 hours today on the frame fab, and
3 hours on the designer.
6 feet of 1¼ inch aluminum tubing at $11, 66 bucks. So that brings our grand total for this build so far to $13,288.17. And we've got most of a frame and a front end. So this stuff is massively labor intensive, and doing all these CNC parts, it's very expensive. But I'm hopeful that this bike is going to be pretty out of this world, and in the end it'll probably be worth it. And luckily I'm not paying for the actual labor, so but we're just tallying it up for people so they can get an idea of what's going on. Tom gets no labor.
Oh.
First of all, he shows up to work in flip-flops,
Sweet.
which means you know he ain't gonna do nothing.
Zero.
I cleaned.
He did clean, I'll give him that. He swept up.
Improved the frame design.
Yeah, okay. Still, I've been waiting for now 3 weeks for Tom to develop, give me a part idea for the website, which he hasn't done. Which, speaking of that, if you haven't been by the website lately, we just put these into production. They're Honda Shadow fork tube covers. They cover up your chrome fork tubes if you want to have a full blacked out front end. This is the lower. The tops are in the printer, printing now. ABS plastic, really cool stuff. So check those out, gattisgarage.bigcartel.com. And we're going to get out of here. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we hope to see you next time at Gattis Garage.